persuasive argument. A good grant really is a snapshot of the organization. Why are you the best person to solve this problem and to make a change, and why that money is going to be well spent in your organization? I think it's important when you're writing a grant to really remember to write it as if the reader does not know your organization. In the cover letter and throughout your grant proposal, reuse the words of the funders of what's in their guidelines, what you read on their website. Use their language. Making sure you call and talk to the program officer. Once you finish a grant, to have someone that doesn't work at your organization actually look at it. And does this make sense to you? And anytime you use some sort of fact or statement or numbers, you've got to have a citation to go ahead and do a footnote. If you aren't tracking volunteer hours right now, that's okay. Start doing it though. Don't list the need that you aren't addressing. So you might talk about 5 or 6 things. If you're not addressing those needs, don't bring them up. Other good tips for a good cover letter. You don't want to cut and paste from your proposal. You want it to be completely different language from your actual proposal. Make sure you're not asking a question that's on the website. There's nothing more irritating than saying, yeah, that's on our website. If it's not really true to your mission, it's not worth stretching things just to try to get the grant. And chances are, if you're stretching, you probably won't get the grant anyway. You don't want to actually use overly flowery language. We don't ever want to make the reader feel stupid. Tell a story about someone you're helping, about some way your program's affecting the community in some good way. Something that's personal, that's a little different, that makes you stand out. I think it used to, probably 10 years ago, it was okay to say, oh, we just help these wonderful families and we just do a great job and they love us. Okay. That's not good enough anymore. We want to know, are you making a difference in their lives? I developed 1 or 2 sentences that really describes, here's what we do and why we think it'll work. And you want to have that kind of guide your whole process. That should always be the forefront of your mind is, here's what we do and here's why we think it'll work. You want to provide the reader with hope. You never want to paint such a bleak picture of the problem that they're like, oh my God, this is so depressing. You want to show that yes, there is a problem, but you know what? We know how to address it. Inclusiveness and diversity are not the same thing. Inclusiveness is about involving the constituents you serve. At the end of the day, the person who has the money is the person that makes the rules.